Ladies and gentlemen, let me take you back to 1967, a time when people thought the future meant flying cars, robot butlers, and meals in pill form. Instead, Ford rolled out the Comuta, an electric car so small it could hide behind a shopping cart. This was Ford's answer to urban congestion and pollution, proving once and for all that you could fit a whole car into your closet. Speaking of things you don't want to miss, have you subscribed to the channel yet? No? Well, if you love rare and quirky vehicles, then hit that button. Now, back to the Comuta. Ford's British division cooked up this experiment at their fancy new Dunton Technical Centre. The design team, possibly inspired by toasters, gave it a tall, stubby fiberglass body that faintly resembled a Ford Escort Mark I, if the Escort had been left in the dryer too long. The Comuta sat on a steel backbone chassis with independent suspension, meaning it was scientifically engineered to be just as bouncy as a kid on a trampoline. Under the hood, or rather under the seat, sat four 12-volt 85-ampere-hour lead-acid batteries, because lithium-ion was still a sci-fi fantasy at the time. These batteries powered a pair of simple direct current motors, each producing a whopping 5 horsepower. That's right, 5! That means a determined cyclist could probably keep up with it on a good day. But before you scoff, remember, this thing wasn't about speed. It was about efficiency and innovation. And just how efficient was it? Well, it weighed only 1,200 pounds, 545 kilograms, stretched a mere 80 inches, 2 meters long, and could squeeze into spaces so tight that parking one felt more like playing a game of Tetris. Ford engineers boasted that 2 Comutas could fit into a single Ford Cortina parking spot. Impressive, until you realize the Cortina wasn't exactly a limousine. Performance-wise, it was, let's say, relaxed. On a full charge, the Comuta could travel up to 60 kilometers, 37 miles, at 25 miles per hour, 40 kilometers per hour, with a top speed of 40 miles per hour, 64 kilometers per hour. That means if you were racing a horse-drawn carriage, it would be neck and neck. But hey, at least it didn't need oats. Now let's talk practicality. The cabin could hold 2 adults up front and allegedly 2 small children or a couple of grocery bags in the back. I'm assuming Ford engineers never met a child in the 1960s because, let's be real, no kid was fitting back there unless they were the size of a house cat. In the end, the Comuta was a noble effort at a time when electric cars were either glorified golf carts or bad science experiments. Depending on who you ask, Ford built somewhere between 2 and 6 of these micro-marvels. One still exists today at the Science Museum in London, probably as a reminder of how far we've come. And don't forget, you can support our channel by becoming a sponsor. That way we can keep digging up the weirdest rides history has to offer.